Today we have launched a signature campaign on electoral participation from this office. This was aimed at targeting all the electors and particularly the youth to cast their vote on the poll day in a free, fair and peaceful manner, and also without any inducement or fear from any external factor. Various creatives and videos on application like CVisl, the toll-free number of 1950, Know Your Candidate, the Saksham app, the voter helpline etc. have been popularized through the various media platforms. We are also going to talk about ethical voting, informed voting, inclusive as well as accessible voting. Throughout the state, we are putting up hoardings and posters with information on various facets of election like empowering the voters, and also we are doing various publicity campaigns through the news channels and also through the radio. Regarding the elections, we are all aware that the first phase of election on the 19th of April, we are going to have it for the inner parliamentary constituency as well as the 15 assembly segments of the Outer Manipur parliamentary constituency covering the districts of Kangpokpi, Churachandpur and Chandel. So the elections are just 2 weeks from now. Friday after next, the elections should be held in the 47 assembly segments of the state. So all the preparations are on the way. The trainings of the polling personnel, deployment of the flying squads, the quick response teams, the video surveillance teams, the static surveillance teams have already been done. The enforcement agencies have also started doing their routine activities in addition to what they were supposed to do prior to elections. They have also set up various checkpoints, joint checkpoints consisting of the teams from various enforcement agencies. They are all working together. Proper review and monitoring of their activities is also being done. On the front of preparation for the logistics of election, the first and the second randomization of the EVMs, the electronic voting machines, has already been done in presence of the candidates or their authorized representatives, and also in the presence of the observer. You are aware that the various observers, the general observers, the police observer and the expenditure observers have been deployed by the Election Commission of India. They are already in the state. Their contact details also have been made public by the concerned returning officers. Also, we are aware that there is a large section of population, particularly the voters who got displaced during the conflict. So across 10 districts in more than 300 relief camps, we have identified as of now approximately 24,500 voters, and for them arrangements have been made. We have distributed the ID forms through which the displaced voters would be giving the choice for the polling station especially created for them where they would be voting. So in the state, 94 special polling stations have been created for the IDPs, the internally displaced voters. And these 94 special polling stations comprise for both inner as well as outer, and to be more precise, for the inner Manipur parliamentary constituency, 29 special polling stations have been created, whereas for the outer Manipur parliamentary constituency, 65 special polling stations have been created. In every district, 10 districts where the relief camps are there, AROs have been designated particularly for the voting by the internally displaced population. Also, there is a list of absentee voters who would be voting through postal ballots. Then for that also, so far we issued more than 13,000, approximately 14,000 forms. 12D were distributed. Also for the 85 plus population who qualify in the list of absentee voters, 20,675 forms have been distributed, and for the service voters, a total number of 9,541 postal ballots have been transmitted through ETPBMS. ETPBMS is electronically transferred postal ballot management system. So this is a portal through which the postal ballots for the service voters have been transmitted. Adequate security deployment has already been done in the state. We are aware that we had been allocated 200 paramilitary companies, central paramilitary forces for both the phases. Most of them who are required for the first phase of the election have already been deployed in the state, and they are being deployed in various districts depending on the sensitivity and the criticality of the various polling stations. Those arrangements are being done by the district election officer, our deputy commissioners and the SPs, and how to deploy them also is being done in close coordination with the state police nodal officer and the police headquarters, and obviously that is being done as per the instructions that are being issued by us as per the guidelines of the Election Commission of India. We have also taken certain other initiatives, like there would be a polling station which would only be managed by the women polling staff. Also 118 number of model polling stations will be set up across the state, out of which as of now the information that we have is that 90 polling stations would be managed exclusively by our women staff. However, these numbers are likely to increase. Last I heard that Senapati district alone is planning to have 70 polling stations which would be managed exclusively by our women staff. That's a very good initiative. You are all aware that Manipur is one of those states where the number of female voters also is more than the number of male voters. So that is a very concrete positive step in the direction of women empowerment and involvement in the democratic process in a very encouraging way.